Good morning, everybody, and good morning, Sharks. We are here. I'm the founder of Oralytics. This is a platform for early detection of oral cancer, but better. Now, let us see what our actual solution is. This is our team. I am the lead machine learning engineer for this project, and my teammate Chinmay will be the marketing head, and my fellow friend Prajwal will be hardware design lead. So let us delve into what our problem statement is, what we are actually facing in today's world. We have diagnosis for every kind of cancer, but since our oral cavity is somewhat like exposed and also not exposed, so we cannot go into MRI or CT scans. So we need to have something like an imaging system which will give us the analysis but in an accurate way. So this is the problem which we are facing. The existing systems may give us false alarms like false positives and false negatives also. So what better can we do? What better solution is it? Next, our solution, what we are trying to provide here is an AI-driven detection. That is, it will utilize the advanced AI which we have today in a very ethical manner and also accurate manner. And non-invasive. The existing technology is called as WellScope. In WellScope, I'll give you a brief introduction about what WellScope is. Before that, this is the WellScope for better understanding. The WellScope will emit blue light or blue radiation, in which it will, if the cell or the tissue is healthy, it will emit the light back in green. The color will be green. But if the cell is cancerous, it will not emit any light back. For that, you'll have to do biopsy also, which is invasive in the sense you have to actually delve into the person's mouth, take out the tissue, and then analyze. It is time consuming, it is costly, and it is very long process. So what we are trying to give is a non-invasive solution. Then enhanced accessibility. WellScope retails for around 20 lakhs and it goes up to 40 lakhs. So we don't want that. We want to provide a low cost product for everybody, where everybody can utilize that. So ours is enhanced accessibility, where all the organizations can utilize that. Next is, as I told, it is cost effective. And in the meantime, we want to have real-time analysis. In the sense, we don't want to wait for reports. As soon as someone is getting their mouth analyzed, we want the real-time results to be shown on the screen, whether the person is having a cancerous cell or not cancerous cell. Next is scalable. In the sense, anybody can use this and it can be deployed in any organization by anyone. But specified, they should have a knowledge of the field. So our solution is first of its kind because the existing technology WellScope has these many disadvantages. So it is limited to only multinational hospitals or very large hospitals who have crores together of business, and no molecular level detection, subjectivity, and false alarms. So what is the uniqueness of our solution? It is, as I specified before, it will enhance AI, it is non-invasive, it provides real-time solutions, it is accessible for rural and undeserved areas. This will be our highlight because the rich people or the privileged people can go to any hospital anywhere in the world and get their disease diagnosed. But the underprivileged, what about them? Even they need care, even they need to be taken care of. So that will be our motto, and it is scalable for clinics, hospitals, and mobile units too. So our current prototyping stage is this one. We have made an arm which will somewhat look like this in the future. So we are going to extend the cord and also have a camera module which will take pictures and analyze. So you may ask, how will we analyze? We will make use of AI techniques. We will make use of specifically convolution neural network, which is a highly impeccable neural network which will give us excellent results. So our product readiness is, it is in the development phase, and proof of concept And proof of concept is that we are going under validation about how we will further improve ours. Then, socio-economic impact is how will we reach the underprivileged? As I said, we will make use of mass screening. This will be our main motto. Like, we will set up camps. We will provide our project or the prototype to the places where they have no technology at all. We will set up camps so that anybody can come, have their mouth analyzed and say whether they have cancer or not. Next, hands-on experience, improving lives, empowering healthcare, and reducing healthcare burden. Because early diagnosis is better than later cure. So that is our mission. So market landscape is, we have...
You are on the 6th minute.
We have these many global market size of 1,500 crores for oral cancer detection. And our competitors are Wellscope, Visilite, and other AI solutions. The other AI solutions are not that predominant, but the most used is Wellscope, and it is not used by everybody. Next, our business model and strategy. This is just a visualization. I'll be explaining it here. We will keep partner with hospitals, clinics, and other government NGOs. Our key activities will be developing our AI almost every day, every second, every minute we are going to develop our AI model. Our value proposition is accessible and reliable. Customer relationship is dedicated support to everybody. Customer segment as business to business and business to consumer will be hospitals and individuals. Our channels will be, we will sell from, like we are also making a website or an app of it so that people can gain access of it. So next, our key resources for this will be AI models, and we are going to collect data from hospitals and all other segments. The cost structure will be explained in the next sector. So our revenue model is, this is just an overview model of what happens inside a startup. So we need to have multiple revenue streams, like how will we gain the profit? How will our startup have the profit? So we will make use of subscription, paper scan, data licensing, government contracts, and pricing structures would be, this is just momentary. We may increase or decrease the cost later depending on how we are implementing our product. Our growth plan is we will try to implement 20 hospitals first, and that will be squared every year. Our project milestone is we have so far received seed funding through NAIN, that is New Age Innovation Network, of worth rupees 2 lakhs. And we have also been in the top team for always getting the funding.
Time up.
And this is our total budget. For hardware, 8 lakhs, resources 3 lakhs, and totaling it will be 35 lakhs. When we visualize the budget, it is same, but we have put it in a table. Next, our conclusion is, what do we hope for our startup? We hope that we will do something better for the economy, something better for the underprivileged, something better for everyone that anybody can use, but in a wise way. We want everybody in the society to be accessible to the new age technologies that we have today. And we want to continuously improve ourselves in this. We are not saying that we will just stop here. We are going to improve each and every second. Thank you.
Question. It's a very, very good problem statement. Excellent problem.
Thank
That
you.
is the most needed one in the present
Thank you,
market.
sir.
What I did not understand is, what is the tech that your acquisition technology? Is that the camera? Is that the normal camera, or?
So, sir, this is our just prototype.
Yeah,
What we
that's
have.
external, but what is exactly?
Yeah,
Who
camera
tech?
is it?
Camera.
Camera.
Understood. So another second follow-up question is, no, is the clinician dentist going to hold it in hand?
No,
or?
no. It is just robot will do everything, because we don't
Okay.
want to miss any even millisecond area of our. If I am using like this, you can see that the tongue area will be covered by my finger itself. I
Yeah,
don't want that.
Understood that. Where do you mount this?
We are planning in 2 ways, sir. we are going to mount it on a stand and let the patient keep their mouth, and then the robot will go do inside the analysis.
Okay.
Or we may let the clinician or the doctor to control, but we are preferring the first one. We will want the patient to keep his mouth, like how the ophthalmologists do. They let the patient keep their chin there and they analyze our eyes. We want the same thing, but to our oral cavity.
Understood.
Do you have any oncologists on your panel or any doctors on your, who is advising you on this particular thing?
Sir, we have one oncologist partnered with our guide. So he is guiding us in this process.
So what is the target cost?
The cost, I mean the budget,
No, cost of this
cost
equipment.
of this. So it is 4 lakhs as of now. But as of now, because it is variable. If
Okay.
we are going to produce it in mass, we may reduce the cost. Because we want it to be available for everybody. We want everybody to be, analyzed.
Thank you.
So currently you're working on getting the camera, but the most important thing is the images that you capture and that you use that to basically identify if there is cancer or not, right?
Yeah.
Have you done any AI model development already?
Yes, sir. We are working on it. We already have a data set collected by one of our guide. So she has collected around 3,000 images herself, going through all the camps, hospitals, everywhere. We will also do the survey ourselves, hoping to get the data set of around 10,000 images, so that when we feed that input to our convolution neural network model, that is our base technology. So when we feed that, it is going to be trained in such a manner that when I feed a patient's image, it is going to tell whether the person is having cancer or not. If the person is having cancer, whether it is malignant or benign. So that is our plan. In advancement, we may also tell according to the, as you can see in this, 1 second. Yeah. As you can see here, there are, I don't want to give any flash warnings here, but you can see here there are many types of cancer going on within the oral cavity. So in the advanced level, what we are trying to do is tell specifically what type of cancer it is. In the mid-level, we are trying to implement whether it is malignant or benign. But in the advanced stage, we are trying to say what exactly, like what is the name of that malicious cancer? What is the name of that benign cancer? Sir, I can't hear you.
Have you tried your existing AI model
Last 20
on any of
seconds.
the data sets?
Sir, we are trying, but we are trying on what data set we have. Actually, the prototype is in development phase. We are still implementing CNN on the first layer. Since it has many layers, we are taking layer by layer because we want accuracy of 100%. So we are taking our time to implement this.
So a couple of questions, very interesting the problem statement to work on. Kudos to you guys to look at that.
Thank
So
you.
the challenge that you're trying to solve is twofold here. You're looking at hardware and also software, right? There are two parts, right? For the hardware bit, have you evaluated Invisalign kind of devices? You know Invisalign? Invisalign that does the teeth alignment.
Yeah.
So they do teeth alignment capture. So they take a device, they scan the whole mouth. The whole mouth is scanned, okay, and under 30 seconds, right? There are devices that are available. Do you want to improvise? I think, I'm just suggesting, do you want to improvise on existing devices than building yourself a device? Because this is another challenge, right? You are actually having two different challenges. One is on the hardware side. Evaluate what is available in the market. Can you make it much better? Instead of using a camera, there are other ultrasonic sensors that you can use, the terrain and other things. Just evaluate if that works. Second bit in terms of the software, right? 3,000 or 10,000 images won't cut anything.
Yeah.
Data set wise, it is nowhere.
Yeah.
Right.
We are trying to,
So
expand.
are you using Google Library for this? Google CB has a library that they've open sourced it now.
Yeah.
Are you using that?
Sir, what?
Google Computer Vision
Yeah, computer vision will be our next implementation step, sir.
They already have open source the library.
Yeah,
Have you tried using that?
we will work on it, sir.
You should look at existing data sets available.
Yeah.
There are a lot of images that are open source, data anonymized. That is what you should be using. Because the challenge I'll say is, you might claim it to be pretty accurate, but hallucination is a bigger challenge with the models.
Yeah, sir.
Right? You need to ensure that you control those hallucinations. Right? Unless you have a large data set, a 10,000 or even a million data set is not at all a starting point. Right? You need to look at a larger data set, figure out how do you get that larger set. Last advice to you all is explore the ABBA project of Government of India, ABHA. They have funding for these kind of devices that they are offering. Second, CCamp. Even the government of Karnataka has a partnership with CCamp. They do funding as well. So funding should not be an issue for you, as long as you have figured out your go-to solution.
Thank you for the input, sir. We will consider whatever you have said. Thank you, everybody.